Welcome to Episode 2 of Polaris Academy. Today, we look at the ultimate beginning. Everything you see once occupied a single point. The birth of our universe is a story of power. Let's unlock the secrets of the Big Bang. Not an explosion in space. The most famous mistake is the name itself. The Big Bang was not an explosion inside space. It was the sudden expansion of space and time. Before this moment, there was no where or when. The universe created its own room to grow. The Singularity. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was tiny. Imagine all the stars and galaxies in a single dot. This point was infinitely small and infinitely hot. Scientists call this the Singularity. The laws of physics, as we know them, did not exist. The zero moment. Human logic asks, what was there before? But if time started at the Big Bang, there is no before. Asking about the time before the Big Bang is like asking, what is north of the North Pole? It is a boundary that our minds find hard to cross. Cosmic inflation. In the first trillionth of a second, something happened. The universe expanded unimaginably fast in a tiny fraction of a second. This rapid growth determined the shape of everything we see. We call this inflation. It was the most violent growth in the history of time. The era of particles. For the first moments, matter could not form stable atoms. The universe was a chaotic sea of hot subatomic particles. It was too hot for anything to be solid or stable. Energy and particles were trapped in a violent dance. The temperature was trillions of degrees. Matter versus antimatter. A cosmic war happened in the first second. Energy turned into matter and antimatter. They usually destroy each other instantly, but matter won by a very small margin. If it didn't, the universe would be empty light today. The first elements. As the universe expanded, it finally cooled. The first protons and neutrons began to bond. They formed the simplest atoms, hydrogen and helium. These are the oldest building blocks of existence. Every hydrogen atom in your water is 13.8 billion years old. The prison of light. For 380,000 years, the universe was a glowing fog. It was filled with hot, opaque plasma. Light particles, photons, could not travel through it. They were like people trapped in a dense, glowing crowd. The universe was bright, but you could not see through it. The recombination. Finally, the temperature dropped to 3,000 degrees. Electrons finally settled around the nuclei. The universe became transparent for the first time. The cosmic fog lifted in an instant. Light was finally free to travel across the cosmos. The first flash. The light from that moment is still in the sky today. It is the oldest thing we can ever see. We call it the cosmic microwave background. It is the radiation afterglow of the creation. It is the actual fingerprint of the Big Bang. The Dark Ages. After the first flash, silence fell over space. The universe was clear, but there were no stars. For millions of years, there was only dark gas. This era is known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. Gravity was slowly pulling the gas into giant structures. The end of darkness. Gravity eventually won the battle. The first giant clouds of hydrogen collapsed. The pressure triggered the first nuclear fire. The first stars turned on like cosmic candles. The Dark Ages were over. The era of light had begun. The infinite expansion. The Big Bang is not a past event. It is still happening right now. The universe is expanding in every direction. Galaxies are moving away from each other at high speeds. The fabric of space is constantly stretching. Dark matter, the ghost. We see galaxies, but something else is there. There is an invisible mass holding them together. We call it dark matter. It does not reflect light, so we cannot see it. But without it, galaxies would fly apart. Dark energy, the great mystery. Even stranger, the expansion is accelerating. An unknown energy is pushing space apart faster. We call this dark energy. It makes up about 68% of the entire universe. We know it exists, but we don't know what it is. The flatness of space. Is the universe curved like a ball? Measurements show that space is almost perfectly flat. This is a huge mystery for scientists. It means the energy and matter are perfectly balanced. The universe is a master of precision. The scale of distance. Because of the Big Bang, space is incredibly vast. The light we see from some stars started its journey when the first life appeared on Earth. To look into deep space is to look into the past. We are literally looking at history. The Big Freeze. How will this story end? Most evidence points to the Big Freeze. The universe will keep expanding forever. Stars will die, and the sky will go black. Space will become cold, dark, and empty. Question: why was the early universe dark for 380,000 years? A. Because there was no energy at all. B. Because light was trapped in a thick, hot fog. C. Because gravity was too weak to make light. D. Because black holes ate all the light. The Big Bang was the start of your journey too. Every atom in your body was born in that fire. Stay with us for Episode 3, The Life of Stars. Like, subscribe, and stay curious.